There's been no let-up in the fighting in Ukraine over Christmas. No football matches in no man's land. No Christmas carols across the trenches. This footage is said to have been filmed on the outskirts of Bakhmut, for example, in recent days. If it is what it says it is, Christmas on the front line, more apocalypse now than silent night.
Як настрій?
Super.
Any suggestion that the Ukrainians might take Christmas to rest and regroup is blown out of the water now. If anything, they're turning the screw on the Russians as they try to integrate thousands of troops arriving on the front line as part of the mobilization announced in September.
Bakhmut.
There are a number of places in Ukraine where fighting is or is likely to become even more intense. The battle for Bakhmut, for example, has been going on for months now. Putin's stated aim of liberating Donbass has meant the Russians, and more specifically the mercenary group Wagner, have been throwing everything at Bakhmut, but with minimal returns. A second area of interest is here, around the cities of Kreminna and Svatova. There are reports that the Ukrainians are now on the outskirts of Kreminna, with rumours of a partial Russian retreat. Finally, further south, from Zaporizhia in the direction of Melitopol. If the Ukrainians can punch through here, it severs the Russian land bridge in this part of the country. The Ukrainian military, though, continues to warn that Russia is preparing for a new large-scale attack on the country in the new year. Today, Putin and Belarus's Lukashenko met for the second time in 2 weeks, this time in St. Petersburg, under a version of the painting, The Appearance of Christ to the People. Another meeting prompting more speculation that Putin is trying to cajole Belarus into joining his military campaign in Ukraine rather than just facilitating it, something Lukashenko has so far resisted. In Kyiv today, the widow of Ukrainian soldier Volodymyr Yezhov at his commemoration service. Almost 12 months of war now. Thousands of funerals in Ukraine and in Russia. In a war that Vladimir Putin thought would be over in weeks.